Concerned Caitlin Clark rushes to check on Fever star after puzzling injury in must-win game. Kelsey Mitchell suffered a potentially serious injury in Game 5 of the WNBA semifinals between the Indiana Fever and the Las Vegas Aces and was helped off the court in the third quarter. Mitchell began feeling her knee and winced in pain but attempted to power through before being unable to continue. A stretcher was brought out for the Fever guard, but she was helped off the court by staff members and headed straight to the locker room after being surrounded by teammates, including the inactive Caitlin Clark. Indiana has been severely impacted by injuries this season, with star player Clark missing most of 2025. Sophie Cunningham also suffered a season-ending injury, and Mitchell was quickly ruled out of Game 5 with the WNBA playoffs on the line. Initially, it was assumed that Mitchell had suffered a nasty knee injury, but ESPN reporter Holly Rowe later confirmed that it may be a quadriceps issue. Mitchell was ruled out of the game minutes after leaving the court. Mitchell attempted to play through the injury, but stopped at the end of the next play and sat on the court. She was then surrounded by Fever players and staff members, leaving fans confused. It quickly became apparent that Mitchell's injury was more serious than first feared, and players began holding up towels to offer the Indiana star privacy. Mitchell then refused the stretcher after it was wheeled out and would be examined by doctors in the Fever locker room. It's the second significant injury to occur in the WNBA playoffs recently, following Minnesota Lynx star Napheesa Collier's ankle problem. Collier stayed down after making contact with Phoenix Mercury star Alyssa Thomas in Game 3 of the other semifinal series. The incident led to chaos as Lynx head coach Cheryl Reeve stormed onto the court and attempted to confront WNBA officials. Reeve was ejected from the game, suspended from Game 4, and was later fined $15,000 for her conduct and post-game comments. The Mercury won Game 4 and advanced to the WNBA Finals. Tuesday's game between the Fever and the Aces determined who would face Phoenix in the finals. "I couldn't have played if we made the finals," Collier admitted. "It was almost the exact same injury as my other ankle, actually. I had a couple of torn ligaments and a torn shin muscle, but no broken bones, which is good." Although Collier's injury hindered Minnesota, the Fever have battled adversity all season. Clark was one of 5 players ruled out for the season through injury. Clark joined Ari McDonald foot, Sydney Colson knee, Sophie Cunningham knee, and Chloe Bibby knee in the treatment room. Still, Indiana reached the WNBA semifinals and forced a decisive game against the Aces. Fever head coach Stephanie White was extremely cautious with Clark through her injury struggles and decided it would be better to wait until next season to put her back on the court. "I think the big picture is the most important thing," White said. "Those are conversations that we continue to have. And the message has continued to be that her long-term health and wellness, and her being 100% when she's ready to go, is the most important thing."